In this next problem, we're not given the answer. It's kind of like one of those prove or disprove problems. We're asked we're given a set B, and remember what this means? It's a number of elements in the set B. So the number of elements is at least 3. And they're saying, suppose that the script A, this collection of 3 sets, is a partition of B. If it partitions it, remember what that means. It means that these are all disjoint, pairwise disjoint, and non-empty, of course, and their union is equal to B. The question is this collection of sets, a partition of B? And I erased the part that says justify your answer. So we don't know if it is or not. So how can we prove something if we don't know it's true? Well, we give it a shot. We first start off by picking a random example and see if it works. If it does work, maybe pick 2 or 3 more examples and see if they work also. If a whole bunch of examples work, you might start thinking that, yes, it's going to be true. That's not a proof, but you might start in the direction of trying to prove it. But it might be that you choose an example where it doesn't work. And how do you disprove a statement? You find one example that fails. So, and I think that's what's going to happen in this case. So, let's just make up an example and see what happens. Let's do possibly the simplest example that there is. B has at least 3 elements. I'm going to say B is equal to that set, 1, 2, and 3. Now, let's make A a real simple partition. Actually, there's only one partition that has 3 sets in it. You'd have to take one of them as 1, one of them as 2, and one of them as 3. So I should have used my shorthand here. All right, now let's see what happens. Now, if we know that A is this, is C, which is, remember what the bar means? It's the complement of those sets. So let me write it right underneath here. C is, this would be like our A1, our A2, and our A3. Well, what is A1 bar? The complement of it. Well, that would be the set 2, 3. It's everything in B that is not 1. What's A2 bar? If A2 is 2, then A2 bar is going to be 1, 3. And the set A3 is 3, so A3 bar is going to be 1, 2. And hopefully you know the answer now. These 3 sets are not disjoint. So they cannot be a partition of the set B. So they're asking this kind of as a generic question, which means, is it true for all possible sets? We just found an example of a set with this collection of, with this partition, and it failed. So, is that a partition? No. It could be. You could design one perhaps. I don't know. Maybe not. But we definitely know that it's not required that that be a partition of B. So the answer is no.